If you guys would like to see how to build this base game functional truck bed, then go ahead and stick around. This tutorial is super easy and console friendly too. Hey everybody, it's Simmers Talk and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this fully functional car bed like seatery thing. Now, as we know, the cars in The Sims 4, they come from the debug menu. They aren't functional, so I figure why not put some, function to them and put them to use. So I thought this would be cute in a sense of like maybe like a drive-in movie theater type of build, or if you had another build in mind that would suit this type of build, go ahead and leave that in the comments down below, because I just think this would be a really cute build just to stick anywhere for your Sims to like couple up, do some romance stuff, Technically this bed is functional as you saw in the video, so do with that as you please. And of course, everything I've decorated this with, I will show you in the video. And yeah, you can customize it to your liking. It only requires a couple of things to begin with. So I figured why not show you guys those things. Now I could go through the process of typing in debug and searching for these trucks, but these are the trucks that you're going to want to look for. And an easy way to find them is by going to the gallery here, going to search right here and typing in debug truck. And once you search that, you should find, a bunch of trucks. A lot of them are probably from some packs, but I think I downloaded one like this one, and I think I just used these first 3 swatches. You know what I mean? You'll find them. They're pretty easy to find, and if you can't find them there, you can go ahead and open up the debug menu, which only takes a couple of cheats to open, and then you can go ahead and find them yourself. Now these cars are great in terms of like decorating. Now if you had like a house with a garage, like a makeshift garage, because as we know in The Sims 4, garages are not functional. If you ever seen a build with a garage, it definitely was made out of something else, probably a door, probably a truck door, who knows, probably even just some siding paint. But yeah, garages, cars, all of those don't work in The Sims 4, so this is just another great way to put these to use. Now, this truck variant does come in 3 colors. It comes in this black, this turquoise, and this orange. And I went ahead and used the orange for the sake of the video since it is around fall time. And I figured why not get a little bit festive during my favorite season. But you can go ahead and choose any variant you want. I'm sure you could probably find better looking trucks and everything through CC creators. So go ahead and have fun with that knowledge. I'm sure you can do this with a completely different truck, completely different car even. And yeah, just have fun with it. So once we get our car here, we're going to go ahead and set that. I'm going to just delete these. I'm going to just use this other car variant just to show you guys what we're doing. But this, our truck bed here is made up of 2 simple things, that truck and this little bed. Now the reason I chose this bed is because of the low headboard. Now as you can see, if we place down some other base game beds, the headboards, they tend to be a little bit on the taller side. So what I was looking for was something a little bit more shorter, easy to hide, because as you can see it's still there, and technically you could go a step further in hiding it. But that's up to you and, what you want to do. I just wanted to make it easier for myself to click. And, if I had to click the bed for them to do a certain interaction, I'd rather be able to get to that easier. So this functions as is, but you can go a step further, maybe move it behind the pillows and everything. Now, as far as these pillows go, these are not a necessity. Of course, you could, decorate it with whatever you want. But these pillows did come with a base game update. It was with that daily like login reward thing. Now, if you didn't get that, CC creators, they have a whole bunch, and CC is free, as you know. And if you don't want to go, a step out and downloading CC, I don't have all the packs, but I know a lot of packs come with these like little makeshift pillows, like even this little, I don't even know what this one was. I know it came with this outdoor TV, which is another thing I like to put with this build, because, who wouldn't want to go to a drive-in movie theater? Like, it's a beautiful date idea for your Sims, if they just want to cozy up, maybe it's late at night, they want to put on a sweater, cozy up. I know there's not blankets here, but we can pretend. And yeah, so there's also like little pillows like this one from the toddler kit. And yeah, this is not a pillow. It's technically like a meditative thing, but I've seen a lot of people use it as pillows in builds. And I honestly think it would make a cute pillow, like if you put it up here. And by the way, we're going to teach you guys how to do all the things I'm doing right now, but you can just put it up here, maybe change the swatch. I would do something a little bit more neutral, so probably something like that. Oh, that's even cool. I like that. But yeah, decorate it as you want. Even these little lights, once again, are not a necessity. This bed, this truck bed is technically just made up of 2 items, which is this one bed and this truck. And of course, you can color the bed to whatever you want. Once again, I just like to point out that I'm using this one because it's Basegame and it's the only Basegame one with this short of a frame. So once we got that, we're going to do a couple of steps here because it's not as easy as just putting the bed under it, sizing it down, and raising it up or whatever. We actually have to do a few steps here. So the first step we're going to do is draw a little tiny basement right next to our car. But first of all, we want to make sure our car is lined up to where it's like in the middle of 2 tiles and there's a tile on each side. So once we got something like that, we're going to take our basement tool and draw a little basement square right next to our truck. We're going to go down a floor. We're actually going to grab that truck. I should have said that. Sorry. But we're going to grab that truck, go down to where, we lined it up at, line it up again. So once we get our car down here, we're going to want to line it up with that basement room that we placed right next to us. And then we're going to want to go to this mode. We'll make sure our walls are up too, so that way we can see the full room. And then we're going to press Control 9 in order to raise our car. And if you have a different type of system or computer, your controls might be a little bit different. So just make sure to look into what computer you have and what controls you have to use. But we're going to raise this all the way to the top here, where our grid is basically lined up exactly with that top. We don't want it right above, but we want it right there. You know what I mean? It's not quite on the very top, but it's pretty close. And then once we have that, we're just going to want to lower it once more and then leave it there. And then we're going to go ahead and go to our top level. And as you can see, the car is a little sinking in, but you're just going to have to work with it because this is the only way that the animations will look natural and your sim won't look sinking into the into the car here. So once we have that, we're going to take that one bed I told you guys about. We're going to go ahead and take our bed and we're going to size it down once. Mind you, you could size it down as many times as you want. It does not defeat the functionality. Technically, a sim can lay on this and sleep on this. But for the sake of the functionality for it all, I'm going to raise it or size it down once, and then we're going to raise it twice. So we're going to press that Control 9 again, and we're going to raise it twice, and then we're going to go ahead, place it wherever you want. Technically, you could hide this little foot piece in the car and just leave that back piece hidden or behind some pillows or something if you want to go a step further. But because once again, this car right here, if I haven't told you guys already, since we put it in the basement, it's not technically like Sims. It won't get in the Sims way is what I'm trying to say. So your Sims may walk through this car, but that's okay. It's all about the look. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and place our bed down. I'm just going to leave a little tiny foot of the bed at the end, and you can go ahead and center that, as much as you can. I'm sure I'm really throwing some of you guys off here because I'm not that centered, but either way, I'm leaving a little piece at the end, and that is because when we go to lay on it, we will actually be able to click it. Now you could click this headpiece, but once again, if you have pillows back there, it's probably gonna be hidden if you have it like further back, you know what I mean? So once again, Carlo here is going to lay down, show you guys that it functions. You guys don't even need pillows or anything. The whole decorating step is up to you and what packs you have, what CC you use, anything, you know what I mean? This alone works as is, and that's all you have to do in order to do that. Now, as far as these tires, I know they look a little sinking into the ground, but I was already starting to do something over here. I was just trying to show you that you could place some terrain paint and even some plants. But as far as the plants go, because every plant that we have here, we have in debug as well. So I would go ahead and just use the debug plants, only because these plants tend to get in the Sims, you know, walkway sometimes if they're all like conjumbled together. The debug plants tend to allow your sim to walk through them for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand it, but that's just my recommendation. So you guys do with that as you please. Decorate it as you please. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of pillow options. There's, you probably put a candle here. I even got this little basket here from Cottage Living, this blanket basket, and even this little projector. You don't have to use a projector, but I thought it was so cute. This came with like it came with a kit, but I'm not sure what kit. This little chair kit, if you guys can call that out. But yeah, once again, completely customizable. Even these little hanging lights, I think this is from a toddler kit. These little pillows down here, all that. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video though, go ahead and leave a like and comment and let me know what, you know, tutorials you guys want to see. Maybe I can make something work, and because this took me a while to make work, but I was determined, you guys. I was determined to make this base game. I was determined to, you know, for everyone to be able to do it. And I came up with something and it works. So yeah, if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And go ahead and comment down below maybe some tips or where you would put this build at. I can go ahead and upload the build as is in a room. I'll put it back together and everything and make it look pretty, but yeah, just so you guys don't have to go through the process of building it. But it's super easy, and it's only base game. And yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.